Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mariano Esparza, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Into the box, Miguel Reyes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by, you kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marmolejo has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Set to get his day started, Steven Palacios, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Palacios is off at first with 2 away. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Marmolejo sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Diego Medeiros is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? Now at the plate, Mac Fontenot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does, and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Hot shot down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. Saucedo moves over, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Digging in now, Jose Batista, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Batista.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Esparza has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. to his right, Anthony, and there's out number 2.
Batting 7, shortstop, Enrique.
At the plate, Enrique Villafuerte. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Striding in, Odell Ledford. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Villafuerte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rodrigo Marmolejo. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make a big play.
So 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Back up the middle. Villafuerte is there. And that's the second out.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
So digging in now, Don Brown. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Standing in, Everett Barksdale, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Barksdale.
First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Dane Gage.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. And it's 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Line drive to left. Sherman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Steven Palacios.
Settling in now, Steven Palacios. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. That's inside. 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Soft liner towards short. In there, a base hit.
Left ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Standing in now, Gary Saucedo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Sherman is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Now at the plate, Philip Chung, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes has a read on it. 1 down. So striding forward now, William Chi. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit hard back up the middle. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Michael Anthony. That's a strike to throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. Chi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reyes moving to his left. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mac Fontenot. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1-0 the count. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Popped him up. Villafuerte is there for it. And that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Leading off the inning, Jose Bautista, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Elmer Cervantes. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Marmolejo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting. Shortstop, Enrique Villafuerte.
Standing in, Enrique Villafuerte. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Travis Tyrone. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Popped him up. Ledford is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 4. Rodrigo.
Ready now, Rodrigo Marmolejo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
That's a swipe at the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Outside, 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, strike short.
Digging in to try it again, Don Brown. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Count now, a ball and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Cervantes on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Odell Ledford, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, Odell Ledford.
First pitch of the at. Bat on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Popped him up. Chung has a play. One down.
Now batting, second base.
Striding into the box, Everett Barksdale. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Well, fastball count there, yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
And he takes ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Barksdale rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Into the box, Dane Gage, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it, and the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Marmolejo coming in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Gary Saucedo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A cold strike on the inside corner. Gage, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back safely. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sherman is there, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reyes racing back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 0-2 delivery. Missed with a slider.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. William Chi is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mac Fontenot. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. Running hard, he's digging for second.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
Fontenot takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Jimmy Sherman 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Line to the right side, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Saucedo is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Ryan Rivers takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Elmer Cervantes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Hit on the ground to third. 1 there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Enrique Villafuerte. Now here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Stepping in now, Odell Ledford. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Thunder are on top, 3-2. Travis Tyrone up next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Center fielder number 4.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rodrigo Marmolejo. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. In now, Devin Redmond.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-1 the count now.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter.
Digging in, Don Brown. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Cervantes on the move. 2 down. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Philip Chung will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Tony Sipp is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Leading off the inning, Everett Barksdale, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Reyes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Preston Olson
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out. That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Gary Saucedo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marmolejo moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Ready once again, William Chi.
Right fielder,
Oswaldo Castro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 5, Oswaldo Castro.
And that misses low and away, ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the out end.
Barksdale backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Michael Anthony.
Digging in, Michael Anthony. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 1-1.
D-Rock.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mac Fontino. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. No balls and 1 strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Sergio Pineda has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Batista. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Brown. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Stepping in, Elmer Cervantes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
That's a ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swinging. A miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Enrique Villafuerte. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Odell Ledford.
In now, Odell Ledford, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Now to the plate, Everett Barksdale. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Villafuerte at third. Ledford at second with 2 gone. Hard on the ground toward short. Brown has it. Throw. Got him, and they get out of it. Now in the box, Jimmy Sherman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Lifted down the line in left. Saucedo is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Travis Tyrone. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. windup and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rodrigo Marmolejo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to it.
Villafuerte is up with it on the first, and this will remain a tie. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Reyes, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. First offering on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hit down the third baseline. Anthony comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman. Dane
Into the box
Gage.
now. Dane Gage earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hit on the ground to third. Anthony right there on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Steven Palacios. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. This one's down to third. Anthony takes it in. And a bit of a high there at first as they record the out. Ready for another chance? Devin Redmond. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Mark Holliday enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Striding in once again, Don Brown. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. Rafael Zamora takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Zamora, a 25-year-old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, and a changeup. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
The 2-1. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Designated hitter, Jose.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Jose Batista. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Brown scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Elmer Cervantes. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Enrique Villafuerte. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Odell Ledford. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they've added another to their late lead here in extra innings.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box, Everett Barksdale
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Miguel Reyes, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Chief is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Leading off the inning, William Chief, and they'll need him to get something going here.
William Chief.
Andres Cordova enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 1-2. Fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 1 to count now. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping up now, Mac Fontenot. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to them. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Breaking ball in for a strike. A bouncer up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Travis Tyrone.
Travis Tyrone up next. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Sherman is off of first with 2 away. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Bounce towards the mound. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Reading fightin' Phils swung the bats well with 16 hits. Mark Holliday gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Andres Cordova closes the door for the save, his 34th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Fightin' Phils. 5 runs, 16 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Thunder, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.